The niyyah that a tree will benefit many after, that's enough to give you your reward. So the difference between a career that takes you to Jannah and a career that only leaves you as something in this world is your niyyah, is your intention that it will bring benefit to society. Then it brings benefit to society, it brings benefit to you, it becomes a path to Jannah. The moment it is useful and it is solving a problem, please take the study seriously. Ma la yatimmal wajib illa bihi fahuwa wajib. Whatever is a prerequisite for a wajib is treated in Sharia as a wajib. There's a particular animal called seal. These animals, they are like dogs in the water, but without legs. They are just swimming. They have these, they are flippers. Their main food is fish. If they enter the water...
Baraka FM.
You're here for your watching. Good morning to our cherished listeners and our viewers on Facebook and on YouTube. Mutie free amujo nsawom Adekye. Yes, Adekye Nhyira so na mutie Baraka 98.7 FM, the station with the blessing. The time is exactly 9 what I have with me. And today is the 14th of the month of May 2026. Today we shall see the news paper headlines. And the major issue today that we'll be looking at, then other issues that is in the news, yes, there was an issue of free speech where His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, the MPP in general, not him as a person, has issues with how some of their members are being treated by some government institutions. Is also in the news. And again, the issue of our constitutional reforms. You see, and the cabinet is having a meeting into the ECOSO with regards to that one. It's what the spokesperson for governments, Betimi Akachre, at least to give us a hint of things that are going to be discussed at cabinets. And which is no more say wasi for no ECOSO pa and also like issue statement said the general public yenina yambo modern say unyati ana smell something fishy we are no modern anama o masontina o muntimi a movie to be able to save whatever would come and distract our children, our young ones who are writing the exams. Into mention so we have a collective responsibility to ensure say the friends exams no much social much no bekoyi and idea and now pay ye the chassis into the chassis no so ni na no manim say oba nsawom ahojo yes nyama ekoso and also no we'll try and see how best we could look at some of the domestic things that we have happening in our neighborhood. We need about the Fatawu Yusif ye be chassis there my man pay for honorable akwaba
yeah
bibia bakode na umpesa so no microphone mo tse bibia ko yi ahimfo opinion leaders youth groups bibia koso school na kwan no kwa first school no say
akwane do bro prezi
okay na headmaster no onim no pa na nka chia na mami ana pa we na nka me pese me sport one but me ba na ese ma batu elite
yeah mafa kwenye no chia Mr. Walanyo
okay Walanyo
YHS head
okay
and Madam Doris Norton so your primary head
okay
and wo boy Juma
great Emrebia no me ba as early as I get to that state, that junction, we will say at least one home will be breakdown, 2 or 3 teachers will be around.
Yeah,
very early, and I like that. Sometimes we be home say omo parking car, no more inspecting kwarano, no more CC. So that's how it's supposed to be because normally most of our schools, especially government institutions, and about to say who teachers, kwala never buy and then some of their seniors, but we mudie frequently on regular basis, that's what I see. Me say umbo baso say heads no there why ensure say at least the teachers are also on the ground to ensure say bibia akoye
there PTA no SMC ni teachers no akobenkuru she no amasene be Adekye na adesua be koye na long lad no na onkola na wo mu no na benefit enti ade a yina no it's a Tuesday ne ko share executive meeting jo bobo ni ama ho afa wow secretary advisor abeka ye ho ye nyina good ye short onkola will not wait for government to come
exactly
ya kasa ya fatu ya ho so at least almost 50 this is
oh okay
PTA
wow that's good
near wooden doors they do an for break classroom catch a parent no matter to one no school just ni primary assistant doors in doors ni windows in metal
good
ni na door metal ho PTA no and abo parents na atima abo raise fan this ajuma no
good
yes you make sure say person ko better form no na yema yedidi juma mo so hu na every time bia na ye read account so ye man ye man pale hu tem bia ye ma se kakra mo de ma ye na juma ye de adi ni say ka bi san ka bi no ma hu na the way for ni nyina discuss ye gusu kakra kakra
all right just Suleiman no bibia ko yedi na minim say edenya wo be kasa fa parliament issue the member of parliament ya tamno first in Netherlands minim say they obeko ho ntino de anything you are going to say bia mbomodi na touch ho, but even though you can go into it later on in perspective and look at the issues
well me church ya etifo nyina me Baraka etifo nyina and there Thursday I think the week approaching faster nti the meka fa ho wo ye Penny Asante Achim North MP no the arrest na na
first time right
first independent candidate the first time I call ODE 2024 election na HM well you see this whole thing na no and yet say now we didn't know the reason why he was arrested.
I think it was on Sunday by a day or Tuesday or
I think it was or Saturday or Sunday thereabouts so we didn't know what happened actually but then later on in who said there be more details has pop up and then we also need to know and then also inform our listeners and the main thing news say he was involved and now he is involved in romance scam and I said I can say fraud and money laundering
don't worry and I say you should do things to get money
and we share details no so it is not something that just none of us according to reports in the air banner it's something that has happened over the years.
They've been monitoring.
They've been monitoring. And the only problem is why didn't the US government trusted the Ghanaian government to say that this guy or this particular person is on track, so you need to extradite him to work, but they didn't do that. I don't know why, but maybe they didn't do that. And I want if you ask they be American, if you want to go into something, you need to understand. If you want to go into something, if I say business, I was saying when the whole nature of the business, the whole stakeholders involved in that business. I was saying because as I'm speaking to you now, Nanka Yanchi ye MP wea or Hene Kwame Frimpong Nanka Yanchina Nanka Yentimi who say Sana or Mache Ghanaians 3
on the same
issue.
Oh, okay.
So you see, if you are not known,
say high profile case,
what 7 cry eyeballer. So now no na yet me say dey be. Sana o match nkofo kra 3 Ghanaians 3 ya chi omo kwa omo and also abem na musachi no. So right now I think Senate reports never know the parliament will also come in and then the commissioners will also know what to do. But as I'm speaking to you now, as a parliament now, I'm not sure to the Hague headquarters of we know
Netherlands
Hague headquarters of we
International Court
of Justice. They've written to them to see how they can work together with the US and also Netherlands, you know. And I'm sure say news, we can go more details about that.
Some explanations are some of the embassy officials in Edinburgh with regard to these issues. Now I call Parliament in Swansea. The former member of Parliament or no current sitting member of Parliament Obeyi Nifriho.
Information that they should have. Had they trusted them, we would have seen something like an extradition. But when you have something called a politically exposed person or someone in government, international law enforcement will say, well, if I share this with national security, if I share this with Yoko, if I share this with different departments, will that information be compromised? Will it spoil our investigation? And will it mean the person is put on notice so they don't get on a flight? And so what it indicates to me is that he wasn't put on notice appointees, and some would just share that information. Baraka and it was filtered down to a politically exposed person or someone in government. That is the fear from it.
We need more.
Yeah. So some American yes. So they felt said if we are to inform the Ghanaian government now, they may be compromised because he's a political figure.
Yeah.
So they wanted to take things on their own because according to the reports number now, if you look at the amount of money now, almost $250 million. And that's quite wow. And now, as I'm speaking to Dave, I'm watching for 25 as at April.
Okay.
The U.S. Supreme, the U.S. Department of Justice, issued a statement on their website. 30th of April. So 30th of April, list for 225 no multimeter, and they were in scam na yakoso. It was involved in I think 47 states in the US.
Within the US,
yes, okay. 47 states and 19 countries. So this was the issue. 47 states and 19 countries.
This same guy.
This the same
issue
now, but he's not
part of that.
Unfortunately, Nidin Abim is on track, so that's the issue. And unfortunately, because I'm watching for baby.
But me sometimes on come even Ghana here, phone and mimi kutei.
Yeah.
I enye bibia na midi because meaning say it's something that you cannot trust.
It's true.
It's something that you cannot trust. Yeah. But then the pastor my phone say, oh na a secret me the code be na only nipa manufacture food.
That is it.
You can't.
Now how much more man on it? It's when people are doing things and you are outside the country and say who say be sent to show one auditor from Krana, they capture it. Whatever, or let they just keep quiet and leave you.
Yeah.
Whatever information you have on your phone, it has a source.
Yeah.
Where it's coming from. Say it's Facebook or WhatsApp or whatever. Say your own a fast system behind an so
even last night me retired CIA agent, retired were free, but he said up to now until he die, he's been tracked by the CIA people, the FBI. His life there's nothing like security. He cannot do away with security,
especially those who have even worked.
Yes, if you have worked inside, you cannot hide.
And go west.
Yes, sometimes I say now he wrote a book about the CIA, how they work, how they threatens now how they were even controlling his devices remotely. So you see, so they know everything, every single information they know.
The first time I met his uncle, I have a name Yusif Sony Ericsson be much earlier. Sony Ericsson.
Yeah.
And the media recordings now me and Kasana personally I do my recordings and play. And then problem let me call it. Now I was sitting by the guy who repairs the phones. And I want to mommy was to buy and I'm sending phone no. Be happy and I said decoding. She could not have access. And the buy and say the guy be you know or start so and no catch him say, hey, no mommy phone now we using phones are we paying say. Oh say me phone but me the code out too soon. Say and the guy say massa phone be the one quiet can say be no and me expose you more than I first yam.
Yeah, because of the
and it's a bit restricted.
Yeah. No cry no. Call if you said that call this same share phone no. Call be away biano. Asamba na call.
Yeah, Tracy nyina.
Yeah, Tracy.
Enya voice.
You call telecom now you can get everything.
Ebenya ni nyina bakokro nu abakam. And I want say Facebook and WhatsApp nyina ya link ni nyina de ama network no. Nti na woni data.
There's no any private
only data MTN, you can access your Facebook. You can access your WhatsApp. And it tells you say you're linking in the amount. Whatever you do, no, it's in a public domain.
It's in a public domain.
Unless they say they don't want to attack you.
Worry you.
Because you see, Mr. Mega say if you are in this world, now I see smartphone there. I'm telling you, there's nothing you can hide. Because they can, if they want to get you, they will get you.
MTN or gadget TV. Say your friend is Sierra. I bet you say me wa hojo.
Yeah.
And you no kwa no activity say be hana mi wo.
Baby. You do hojo ni efra. Device ni bet you say from kwa no ba ha no. Be 500 meters. Do wa na eba. Yeah. Enti ye ba be do down wa na efra pe e be ka say within ayi. Enti ye ba say be security ye ba say obi afa ne phone nto. Your phone babele ni application.
Now, only say even your phone now okitano. Every location, 90 every location you go now, the phone is recording your location. Right. And it can be accessed. Unless you turn off the location, even with that one it can be accessed. It
can still have access.
Yes. So
it was set it off, I very restricting, but you still have.
So far as phone internet professionals are more into this way, no. Yeah, they don't take their phone along. Yeah. Even say Pakono or some big baby on the phone no because I'm sorry the phone no the tracking no.
Yes. Former member of parliament. Yes, honorable Apia Kubi. Ona abranti ebeyi no free akunya no so. In fact ono kwa de e assembly by no say anka obi e ka say ndabi akola kitwa we obe ha dwen sana he would have been happy. He is rather no. Say any kind of penny there or a penny, and he was just saying that no, we should take our time. Nobody should rush and conclude. But on what the open say, and I say Parliament in many year, I'm fighting no money lawyer, and mano, and say no matimiako. I said no man go
There is such an arrest and detention at this present time, and the international law says that you cannot crucify somebody when you have not heard his side of the story. So he is deemed to be innocent until proven guilty. And that we expect due process to go through, and let us see the results of due process. And at the end of the day, when he is given the opportunity to also establish his case, and a ruling comes thereon, then we can rely on the ruling and say who is guilty and who is not. But for now, let us not be in a hurry to crucify him. And let us also not be in a hurry to accept one side of the evidence and leave the other side. And let us also uphold the tenets of rule of law, and let's also respect fundamental human rights, and let us also respect the fact that the Oteram Partem rule give a hearing to all parties is also an issue. At the end of the day, a result worthy of reliance and worthy of implementation. At that point, then the procedural game will start. The net effect of the decision is that it will trigger some legal processes, and the legal processes will give us answers and answers that will satisfy the whims of the populace. So for now, it is too early in the day to sacrifice. I will not sacrifice him. I will not also prosecute him in my mind, and I will also not defend, because I'm not a defense lawyer, but I will rely on due process.
Yes. Obianka said there be a parliament for declare the seat vacant and go by election.
No. because
but you see that's maturity.
Yeah.
It shows that even though nobody is sitting, but they don't have any personal thing against him. Competition and on fire. You know, all difficulty. Look at how he's talking. Seriously.
You're funny, mama. And I say, man, this off. If you say campaign, muno never be
yeah.
Say, say incumbent, you know, you can't send me the fun. A bedu baby, nothing. Now I say, lose now you say, and say, baby, national combat. Here's the case, or bomb pie crowd, the man say, at least I'm just attending. Why are they? You'll be uncle, because I am fan uncle. The Suban crying into your fan uncle, but. Uti ese no kana ofese ye bia tutu akwam say you fuck comparison no differ no differ or deep in one word say na be obi adwum be so no mu no for na adwum so anso na on timi defendants no na adwum say ayemra and the adwuma nti e bon fa say parliament be
and the leadership of parliament Honorable Roxon also ekasa efa sa semi
brought to the notice of the security agencies and whether Baraka nothing was heard about it. So if you simply say that they did this because they don't trust our security agencies, it's most unacceptable. And those comments like that should not be coming from such high-ranking, highly regarded people with opinion in this country. So that is what I think that we should take note of.
Yes, we any Honorable Roxon. Yes, I'm going to be a parliament opinion for another or say Ombekom. Now the constituency funds there, almost say Papa dear, Honorable dear, BB, how be out of the brain be no, and want to say why am I? Intimoma almost royalty or mona in Chasso.
What is the dear
Baraka FM?
Well, Nadia or bad day. One more
song guiding on final professor of international.
Oh, mfanche na manyani nyina mfanche ntino we na matimia ntino muma nkwa na nhwe daily graphic enanope daily graphic